Let's turn now to ways to mitigate harmful air pollution, which heats up our planet. The world relies on concrete for construction and road building. The journal Nature estimates over 33 billion tons of concrete are used every single year. According to one estimate in 2016, concrete accounted for 7% of all greenhouse gas emissions worldwide, mainly in the production of cement, the glue that holds concrete together. This is where CarbonBuilt comes in. The company wants to partner with existing producers and retrofit their production plants. They say their technology can cut the carbon footprint by between 70 and 100%, with costs recouped within 3 to 5 years. One plant in Arizona is already making the products. Rahul Shendure is the CEO of CarbonBuilt and joins us live now. Rahul, thank you so much for being with us. So essentially, as I understand it, this sort of concrete alternative is lower costs, it costs less, and also it essentially removes carbon emissions from the atmosphere. Just explain to us how this technology actually works.
Thanks, Zane. I appreciate the opportunity to be with you and your viewers today. So you gave a great summary there at the start. So in terms of how it works, there's two basic steps. First, we replace the high carbon cement, concrete's glue, as you said, with low carbon materials. And then we activate or cure these materials with carbon dioxide, which ends up being permanently stored in the concrete. In order to do this, we have to put a little bit of new equipment at the plant. But together, these two steps result in a 70 to 100% reduction in carbon footprint. We call that ultra low carbon concrete. And very importantly, as you said, it doesn't cost more. It performs the same way. And it's available today at our first retrofit in Alabama.
I mean, the technology sounds pretty significant. Just explain to us how you think this will revolutionize construction, especially given the benefits for the atmosphere.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us is less about the details of the technology and the fact that we're able to do this with no price premium, or our producers don't have to charge a price premium to their customers. And really, I've been working in climate tech and different verticals for over 20 years. It's very rare to find a combination of economic benefit and significant climate benefit from the get-go. And that's what got me enthusiastic when I found this technology, and what makes me so bullish about our ability to make an impact, both in terms of industry transformation and climate impact in the near term.
So how hard has it been to actually get companies to actually sign up for these sorts of retrofits?
Yeah, I mean, this is a conservative industry, right? So it's not unlike tech or medicine. It's not one that adopts new technologies quickly. So, the work on this started about a decade ago at UCLA. And it was in 2019, 2020, where thanks to the help from the Department of Energy, we were able to pilot the technology and show that it could work and deliver products that met the same performance requirements. It starts with having the first plant out there that others can come see and see that it's working. So this is the milestone we reached back in May, turning our first plant on, is huge for that process of convincing new customers. I will say that right now our customer pipeline is more than we can handle. We're working with concrete producers that are from small ones to very large ones, and this combination of economic benefits where they're not having to sacrifice profits or charge a premium in order to get the sustainability benefits, in combination with everyone realizing what's happening in the world around us. I mean, you talked about these events happening around the world, which are tough to ignore, right? And you combine those together, and we are seeing customers move on this. The other piece that I think is critical is that we're working in a product segment where the products can be tested right at the factory gate. So these questions of, does the product work? Will it be good enough? Can be tested long before the product ends up going to customers.
Yeah, it's interesting. Also, I think another important, I wouldn't say hurdle, but another important goal, I imagine, would be broad adaptation, because there are some parts of the United States that are open to sustainability practices and other parts that are not so open. And so I imagine that a goal of yours would be luring in or reining in a huge number of companies, and the goal would be broad adaptation across various parts of the US. But Rahul Shendure, we have to leave it there, CEO of CarbonBuilt. Thank you so much for being with us. All right, coming up here on First